ABC4 News exclusive, the family of Officer Shinners is now sitting down together and speaking about the loss of their beloved son and brother. ABC4's Brittany Johnson was invited to speak with his family, and she explains how they're still struggling with the idea he's not coming back.
We know him as Master Officer Joseph Shinners, but to his family and fellow officers, he was simply known as Joe.
Had a lot of humor. He was always cracking jokes, like playing tricks, and yeah, he was one of a kind.
But at just 29, his life was cut short. A 3-year veteran of the Provo police force, Joe was killed in the line of duty late Saturday night, attempting to arrest a fugitive.
It was a living nightmare.
Tonight, his family still trying to process.
I'm just kind of at a loss for words because we're just trying to sort all this out, and we're devastated.
The call no one ever wants to get about their loved one came to Joe's brother Michael.
I didn't think he would die. I never thought I'd watch, one of my brothers get buried from being killed in the line of duty. It never crossed my mind.
Joe's death is the second tragedy for this family. His sister precedes him in death.
And so that night, when they called and said, when Mike called and said, "Mom, you need to go over to the hospital," all I could think of is no, we're not going through this again.
Now Michael and Thomas will have to say goodbye to another sibling. And for the second time, these parents will have to bury another child.
It's devastating. It is the worst. It's just the worst thing that you could ever imagine. There's nothing worse.
But this family is well aware of the dangers that come with the badge. Joe's brothers, officers themselves, and his father, a retired fire captain.
It's a dangerous profession, and they made it their choice. And Joe did his job very well. He was a smart, intelligent kid, and I still call him a kid. And I miss him. I'm gonna miss him. It's a piece of me gone forever.
An officer like none other, one who would hug a suspect after making an arrest. John hopes his son didn't lay his life down for nothing. He says we're living in divisive times and hopes Joe's death will bring healing during this time of conflict.
The police are often thought of as the enemy, and I would like to, if anything can come out of Joe's death, that maybe the people can see what most of you police officers really are like. And there's always a few bad apples, but most of them follow example like Joe. And I'm just hoping that maybe it will be maybe a little healing across this country.
It won't be easy, but all this family can do now is take it one day at a time.
I think a little bit each day with the support of all the community, the police family, and family members and loved ones, makes it a little more bearable as each day goes on, but it's going to take a long time to heal, if ever.
Joe also leaves behind a wife and a 1-year-old son, a son who was a spitting image of his father, but someone he'll never really know.
It breaks my heart to see his little guy. I know that he doesn't have his dad. That's probably the hardest for me, seeing that.
Joseph Shinners' life has come to an end, but his legacy will always live on.
It's a great country. It really is. And Joe thought that too, and he paid the ultimate sacrifice for it.
And that was Brittany Johnson reporting. If you'd like to hear more of our conversation with the Shinners family, we have it on our website at abc4.com. And memorial services for Officer Shinners will begin tonight. There'll be a public viewing in Springville at the LDS Chapel at 4th North and 4th East. You can stop and pay your respects between 6 and 9 p.m. Officer Shinners' funeral then takes place tomorrow morning at the Utah Valley University UCCU Event Center in Orem. That starts at 11 a.m.